Hi, this is Fred from Profil, and today I have the pleasure of talking with Jennings from Haken and Simon Borvin from Leprous. How are you guys doing?
We're good. Yeah. Very good.
Welcome to Montreal.
Thank you.
Thank you. Very beautiful city.
Yeah, it is. Russ,
Yes.
Hector just got released on 26th, October 26th. What a great album.
It's a new baby, huh?
Oh, it is. And I'd like to know, like, what were your expectations toward the release of this album and the fans' response so far?
We try not to bury ourselves in those kind of expectations. We know we have a lot of loyal fans who are kind of expecting another album similar to Affinity or The Mountain. But as artists, we evolve, and we like to try new things and test ourselves, test the audience a little bit. We always wanted to make a heavier record from the beginning, so that's always the plan. For us, it was a little bit nail-biting, like, are people going to love this, or is this going to alienate a lot of people? But on the whole, reaction's been good, really happy.
And is there a concept to the album?
Yeah, there is. It's based in this psychiatric ward, and there's some characters involved. I don't want to give away too much because we like to leave a little bit of a
surprise.
There's a mystery to it all. But it's really based in the 50s and on psychological experiments. We did a lot of research into the kind of things that were happening back in the day. We made a story out of that.
Cool. Simon.
Well,
your last album, Melina, is one of my favorite from 2017. I listen to it all the time. Is there anything you're holding from telling us right now, or is what's next in the future for the band?
Well, the band has had a tradition of kind of producing an album every second year. And for the past 4, 5, 6 years, there's been heavy touring, and I don't know, we're still in that rhythm. So I don't want to say too much because we don't have any official news regarding new record, but we're still in the rhythm that we've been doing for the past.
These guys tour relentlessly.
It's a lot of touring, So hopefully, the Leprous is producing band, so something new will come out eventually. That I can say.
Somebody that hasn't listened to Melina, what would you tell us about it?
Well, I think we kind of share the same artistic vision of having the freedom to try to do something new. I think it's important for, as musicians and artists, to challenge oneself in new ways and kind of stretching ideas into new musical realms. And I think, with Melina, we kind of had the congregation as well. We use the production techniques maybe, and the compositional techniques from congregation, but we try to stretch the sound in a new direction, especially in regards to the guitar sounds. It's very, very different from the previous record. And we're kind of in the same mode of thinking for the newer stuff that will come out eventually.
Looking forward to it. Question for you both: how did you got to collaborate on a tour? How did this all started?
Haken and Leprous went on the road in 2014. I don't think you were part of the band back then, but that's when we kind of got to know each other, and it was really cool. It was the UK only, actually. And it was a really cool time. We always said to each other we'd want to do it again at some point. And it's just, finding that time. Both so busy touring, and it's just the schedules clashed, and I think eventually it just felt right to put that team together again. It's good so far. Only 3 days in. And it's going well.
That's right. It's the third. Last night was Toronto.
That's right.
Crazy crowd.
Really cool crowd. There were mosh, circle pits at any given moment. Even when it wasn't heavy. It Yeah, it was a really cool night. It was Halloween as well, so everyone was up.
Oh, yeah.
A little bit of drinking going, yes. Bent Knee are on the road with us as well, and you know, we're all label mates, so it's a really cool, like, representing Inside Out. Yeah, it's really cool.
I was standing by the door earlier and I was hearing people saying, like, who's the headliner? Like, who's playing first? Who's playing second? Who's playing third? So how did that work? Like, how did you guys came up with a plan?
It's a co-headliner, so we're both headlining, both taking encores. It's just, I think we just decided between us, what we call Leprous go first, Haken afterwards. It's not really a status thing.
And there's no switch during the tour?
As yet, no. I don't think there have been plans to. It might happen, maybe on an early night. Yeah.
Seaman,
question. What do you think about Haken's music?
I was introduced to Haken by, actually there's a couple of guys living in the same Norwegian or town that I live in. I don't live in Oslo. The rest of the Leprous members live in our main capital, Oslo. I live in down almost like the outmost southern town called Kristiansand. And this media guy, his name was Steven as well actually. He joined Haken as a media type guy. On the Infinity tour. Was it more than one tour?
Yeah, he was with us for a couple of tours as a tech and a media guy.
Yeah, so he was the one actually, Leprous guys had mentioned Haken, but it was this Simon and Kjetil, or they call him Cesar for some reason. But anyways, they introduced Infinity to me and kind of sent me a few tracks. So when we were backstage, I haven't had, I'm not in that point in the tour that I have the time to kind of go out and enjoy the opener and the finishers of the show yet, because you kind of have to get into the rhythm. But I'm backstage singing the melodies I know, especially the tunes from Infinity. That's the record I know the best, because I was introduced to Haken that way.
And same question, Ross, what do you think about Leprous music?
Yeah, our relationship goes a little bit further back. We actually turned down a tour, I think it was around about 2011, because the costs were too high for us at the time. But at that time I hadn't really heard Leprous at all. So I checked them out, and I think Bilateral was the album I first heard, and the whole band was blown away by that record. And we've just followed the progress since. Obviously, as I mentioned, the tour we did 2014, they were promoting Coal. That's why I've got a lot of connection with that album as well. I love those tunes. And the new one, Melina, is like you said, one of my favourites.
Great
What's
album.
the track again you do encore with? One of my favourite bass
Is it
lines.
the heavy bass thing?
Yeah, it's just
Mirage.
I get a bit stuck with titles. Mirage is one of my favourite tunes. Yes.
So tonight you're playing here at the Astral in Montreal, sold out.
Yes.
Sold out. How does it feel to play a sold out show in Montreal?
Very cool. It's actually my first time in Canada. The Leprous toured in US, Canada back in 2016, but I was newly married, and I was, the rest of the guys were kind enough to let me off on that one. But my impression of Canada in general as far as very good. I'm looking forward to playing tonight.
It's good. Great.
Yeah.
And a last question, because I've been looking at the calendar, the tour calendar. I mean, you guys are playing like 6-7 days straight, like gigs pretty much every day. How do you do it?
Well, for me, it's keeping in shape, eating well, staying away from germs, that's the best you can do. Warming up properly, I think. So, I always like a rest day every now and again. Doing 16 shows in a row is going to kill you. But I usually say to the guys, 6 to 8 max, then I need weeks. And there's a lot of singers out there who will say, no more than 3. And we need the rest day, but still young.
We did, I think, on the headliner show or headliner tour for Melina, we did 27 shows in a row every day.
Yeah, wow.
Yes, that was
Still standing, folks.
yeah. After a couple of weeks, you're like, oh shit, can we have a break soon? But then you kind of get over that. It's almost like being, you know, overtired somehow.
Yeah.
And you just kind of get over that threshold, and then you have some more energy. But when you get back home, it's like, yeah, and that, yeah. So I don't know. Every band's different that way, but that's our record. But that's not something we aim for. Obviously, a day off is a war world.
Well, I've seen you live, Haken, like, I don't know how many times, 6, 7 times, the Leprous a couple times. You know, I'm sure you guys are going to rock this place tonight. I wish you best for your new album, or whatever is coming, you know, next for the band, and have a great concert tonight.
Thank you so much.
Okay.